Now, the persistent rise in food inflation has continued to have negative implications on the growth of the nation's economy and standard of living. On the streets of Lagos, go-to breakfasts like Akamu or koko, generally known as pap, a staple food that is mostly consumed by many Nigerians, particularly in the mornings with either moi-moi or beans cake, is gradually becoming unaffordable for many citizens. Here's more in this report.
Akamu, popularly known as pap, is a product made from dry corn, millet or guinea corn. This food is mostly eaten in the morning by many in Africa, practically in Nigeria. In Lagos State, it is mostly sold on the streets by women who hawk it from street to street and from house to another. Makers of this go-to breakfast lament that the actress of making it has been compounded by the surging cost of grains as well as low patronage.
Before we buy corn 1,800, now the corn is 3,000 naira now per pint. Before we can see ginger of 300, 100 naira, 200. Now to see ginger of 1,000, 2,000 naira is difficult to put it inside the ogi. Even include pepper self, we can't near them. Everything for where would they use and do ogi is they expensive too much.
That's why we don't have another thing to do than to try to be doing it. That's why we are still on it. If not, we will have leave the ogi side, but there's nothing to do again. That's why we are trying to make our efforts on it and to be trying it little by little.
As for the corn, the white and the yellow, there is no difference between the two of them. It's just the color. They all work the same way. Both the white and the yellow, they work the same way. But why the millet, why the guinea corn is richer for baby, especially mothers that is taking care of their babies. After 6 months, that guinea corn is very, very nutrition for the babies.
Lagosians who rely on this quick meal for their breakfast say it is gradually becoming out of their reach due to the rising cost.
Before we used to buy cocoa 15 naira, 100 naira, but now starting from 200, 300, 500. So we cannot afford to buy cocoa of 15 naira, 100 naira again. Cocoa we are buying, we used to bought at 100 naira before, it's one we are buying about 300 naira now. So because of the transport, yes, I think because when you ask them, that's what caused it, where they are taking it from, the transport. It was since when they increased the fuel, that was when all these issues arise. So there's nothing we can do to it. We need to eat, and then that's it.
Consumers of this cereal meal are calling on the government to reduce the price of fuel in the country, which they believe is the main cause of its hike in the prices of food items.